Jack here, and I've got with me this super neat Magcube PD 140 watt 3-port wall charger. This is a seriously awesome and cool wall charger that really packs a punch and delivers a ton of power for all your devices. Now, full disclosure, this was sent to me for free for this video, but as always, that won't change anything that I say. In just a moment, we're gonna open it up and talk about why I think it's a solid option. Let's check it out. Take a quick look at the box there. I gotta say, I'm really proud of and excited about the packaging on this product. It's one of the coolest packagings I've seen recently, so we're going to open that up. You can see some nice images there and this really neat little sheet of paper that really doesn't do anything except for increase the overall experience of the product. I just think that's really cool. So we're going to pull that out, set that aside, and you've got the actual charger brick itself right here. This is pretty solid and sturdy. There is some good weight to this device. It is a solid device. Again, 140 watt consistent output charging across 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A port. We're gonna go over what those ports are rated for in just a moment, but there's also an indicator light up here that has 3 different color modes, which will let you know what status this device is in. Flips out real quick and easy like so, and I think they really designed this and intended it as a solid replacement for MacBook chargers. We're gonna pull out the manual in the bottom of the box, and that's gonna be it for the packaging. You do wanna take a look at this manual. There's a ton of information here, which is gonna prove very helpful for you, as well as all the different information you need to safely use your charger. So you can charge up to 3 devices simultaneously, which I love. Both USB-C ports are rated at a constant 140 watts, which is super cool. And their GAN plus tech was able to reduce this by up to 28%. So this is a lot smaller than your standard brick. For comparison, I've got my Apple 140 watt charging brick here, and you can see just how different the size is. It's pretty noticeable, and they're about the same weight. This might be slightly heavier, but about the same weight and more practical, as well as the fact that you can charge up to 3 devices with this one. And your standard Apple charger, which is not included, of course, can only charge 1. Now, it does come with all of your over voltage protection. It does come with multiple charging modes indicated by the charging light there. So the way that works is if it's amber or yellow, it's fast charging. If it's blue, that's your standard charging. And if it's green, that's your trickle charging, meaning it will maintain the charge of the battery while the device is pretty much fully charged. Now, again, you've got 2 USB-C ports that are rated at 140 watts with that 3rd USB Type-A port rated at 22.5 max. It's PD 3.1 compatible, and you can fast charge 2 laptops at 65 watts per output. Now, you get a little bit of a different power output when you're using 2-port mode. So in 2-port mode, if you're using the top 2, they're going to be 65 watt max each. If you're using the top one and the USB Type A, this is going to be 100 watt max, and this is going to be your 22.5. And your 3rd configuration, if you use the middle port and the bottom port, it's going to be 100 watt max on the USB-C and 22.5 watt max on the bottom. Now, if you do want to set this up in 3-port mode, you're going to share that power across the 3 ports. So each individual port is going to lose a little bit, which is okay. Your first 2 are going to be 105 watt max combined. And then this one here is going to be 22.5 watt max on its own. So depending on how you want to charge your devices, depending on how many devices you have, this is really flexible, but the more you plug in, the slower it's going to take to charge your devices. But with 140 watts to start, I really don't think you're going to be sacrificing much. Even if you do plug in 3, it's still going to be pretty fast compared to most chargers. Now, they say with a 16-inch MacBook Pro, this charger should be able to charge it to about 56% in 30 minutes, which is almost close to double of what other chargers are able to do. Now, these are backward compatible with a bunch of different charging standards, so do check and see if your device is supported. So I've got my 16-inch MacBook Pro up here, and this is the standard USB-C MagSafe cable that came with the computer. We're going to take our charger here, flip this open, stick it in the top port here, and then go ahead and stick it into the power outlet on my audio rack. We're going to stick that in, and you can see the green light lights up right away, and it goes away, and now it's going to go back to the yellow color, and the yellow color actually represents your fast charging. Now, one thing that's different about this charger compared to other 140 watt chargers is that both USB-C ports will actually get you that 140 watts. A lot of other chargers, it'll only be the top one or one of them, but this charger is different. It allows both of them, and it does so while staying cooler than other 140 watt chargers. So you get a more practical, useful, compact, and cooler working device with this Magcube charger compared to other USB-C or 140 watt chargers. One other thing worth noting is that this charger will not ever drop, meaning it'll stay at 140 watts consistently throughout the whole charge. It won't drop after 30 minutes or anything like that, like some other 140 watt chargers. Really nice touch. I gotta say, I really love how compact this charger is. It's so easy to throw in my bag, and I'm really excited about the yellow color. I think it's a nice departure from the standard white. And all things considered, if you're in the market for a very serious laptop charger, a great all-in-one charger, or whatever, this 140 watt charger is a really solid option, and I hope this video helped your purchase decision.